story because it's really important to think two things. One is be careful what you wish for, because it might come true. You know, so if you're going to set a goal, I wish when I was 11 that I told somebody about my plan, and that somebody would help me to think, actually, you might want to think a bit bigger, because the Olympics, you know, the Olympics was the pinnacle, but it would have been good to have somebody help me to rethink, because now athletes now, they're not wanting to go, their goal is to win gold. There's no mucking around there. Don't worry about anybody else. I was like, thank you for coming. Lean, I'll give it heaps. And I was about 20 metres behind the team. And so, 5 days later, I got into my fight. I was fighting as a light welterweight, 63.5 kilograms. I weighed in at 63.450, 50 grams under. And you know, like if you hop on the official scales and you're a smidge over, you're out. You only get one chance. 50 grams, boom, on. And I drew a guy from Hungary. What they do, they put all your names in a hat and draw them out. And so it doesn't matter about seeding, you know. And the idea is once you get a good fight under your belt, you're away. So I drew this fellow from Hungary. Well, it's cracking up thinking, where is Hungary? Mind you, I could have got the fellow from Turkey. There could have been a whole different story. But anyway, I drew this fellow from Hungary, and you know, I've been waiting. So I got to my games. I remember putting my gears on. I remember going out, and I lost. And so I lost by 7 points. And I remember coming back, going to the change rooms, and it was over like that. 9 minutes. So 10 years, I'm getting to the Olympic Games. And 9 minutes. Under 10 minutes, sounds flasher, under 10 minutes my Olympic Games was finished. And it was pretty hard to take, because I was thinking to myself, you know, when Peter said, you know, that I was a thoroughbred, you know, and that I worked really hard and that was my goal, and I was actually, to be honest, I was expecting to turn up. It's far over, it's Trebuchet, I might as well pull it up. I was that good, you know, I trained that hard and was determined to do really well. And I lost, and I couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable. And I remember going back. You know, boxing's not like any other sport. Boxing, other sports have a repechage. You know, if you don't do well in the first, you get another turn, and then you get another hit out. Boxing, no hit out. Lose, you're out. So I remember going back to the village. I remember ringing up Mum and Dad. You know, it's really quite sad, because you know, we'd really, you know, back in those days you had a pig in a barrel, used to go around the pub selling tickets, probably used the pig. You know, and my community had raised heaps of money because it was such a big thing, you know, for me where I came from to get the games. And we were watching it on TV, 9 minutes done, finished. It was unbelievable. And when I got home, the funny thing was, when I got home, my brother's going, "Bro, you could have stayed home and got that."